Live from the TireRack.com studios. Very appropriate music. You want to thank Rapid Radios, the official communication device of Fox Sports Radio. Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies that offer national LTE coverage. No subscription or monthly fees ever. Business owners can keep in touch with up to 200 staff at one time. It's terrific. So go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping. 877-99 on Fox. Should Tom Brady come back and play for the Dolphins? Your thoughts?
All right, Brandon in Riverside, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, B?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's up, man?
I'm glad you made it in for the last one here.
I didn't know, man. It was God. I thank him. But, Mr. All right, man. Well, hey, it's been a pleasure. I've been listening to you guys for about 5 years with this show. I knew you all before from the other things you did, but
right.
I've been listening to you guys for 5 years, and I enjoyed every bit of it. Of course, we all going to miss you, Chris. You're going to do your thing. I know you're going to be on First Thing First, but in my Rob Parker voice, I never miss First Thing First.
There you go, my man, my man.
But you keep on giving Nick Wright the business, man. He say some crazy things. You got to put them in place. But Mr. Parker, I will be here Monday, listening to you and Calvin, and keeping on the odd couple legacy.
There you go. That's right. Kelvin Washington joins us. Yes.
Thank you for the call, brother.
And everybody else is still going to be a part of the show. You know,
yes.
Rob G, Alex, Elijah, Steve DeSager, Mary Mack. You know, like the crew. Chris, we're going to miss you, but we're going to try to hold it together. Keep going on, no doubt. Brian in Tennessee, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio.
Bonjour, mes amis. Comment ça va?
Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui.
Wow. Look at Rob.
Down the hall and to your left.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Anyways, I'm glad I don't have a Dolphins tattoo. I've got a Montreal Canadiens and the Boston Red Sox.
Okay.
If Brady goes to the Dolphins, I'd have to get my Dolphins tattoo removed.
Oh, man.
Bring back Tannehill if you want. Or they're talking about Garoppolo because he's worked with this coach before.
Yeah.
Don't bring Brady in there because I'd be totally, after 54 years, I'd quit being a Dolphins fan.
You don't want to see Brady. I hear you, my man.
Wow. Now, wouldn't that be a trip? And I don't think this would happen.
You sound like Brady's ex-wife.
I'm sorry. If you stop being a Dolphins fan and then Brady led him to the Super Bowl.
I'd rather have a usual Dolphin season where we just miss it than Brady leading us to the Super Bowl.
All right. I love it. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Yes. How about Alice? Alice doesn't live here anymore. She lives in Pittsburgh.
I love you guys. I run nurse and work weird shifts, so I listen to you every night. And, Chris, I'm sorry you're leaving because you two are perfect together. I can't imagine anybody else with you. I don't hear many females on your show, though. Why is that?
I don't know. Women don't call, but they listen.
Yeah, we get a few, but we haven't had a ton.
There's a lot of Steelers fans that are women in Pittsburgh. Even Chris Collinsworth said that he's surprised at how much we know about sports. So that
in that town, that's a great sports town, Pittsburgh.
Yes,
are you kidding?
It is.
Absolutely.
And I've been a Steeler fan since the 70s. I'm old. But Tom Brady is like the ex that won't go away. That keeps running into. He's tortured us for years. And
go away. Right.
I think he's going away. He comes back again, and I don't want him to come back. I never did like him, and I don't like him on listening to him as a broadcaster either. I don't think he's very good. But I really don't want to see him come back. But I could see him doing it just because of his ego. I think he can't walk away from football.
Yep.
If he's offered it, I bet he comes back.
Yeah, you know what, Alice? And he might need to be knocked out of the football to really stop playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people are like that, where you got to get knocked out, Chris, and you can't play anymore, and then you could live with it.
Wouldn't that be?
Yeah, that would be crazy. Yeah. Thanks, Alice. We appreciate
Thank you, Alex.
Bye, Chris.
That's right.
Chris, we'll miss
bye.
Thank
you.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
John in St. Louis, the baseball capital of the United States. You're on the Odd Couple. What's up, John?
How you doing, gentlemen?
Doing great.
Good, man. How are you?
can't complain. I never thought that in my wildest dreams that I would get passed through. But I'll get straight to it. I won't be long-winded. I just want to say, God bless you, both of you brothers, for y'all tremendous journeys and careers. Chris, man, you and your faith, man, it ain't a lot of guys in this industry to stand tall the way you do. Rob as well, but more importantly, you, because a lot of people are not allowed to move freely and speak about their faith. And dude, congrats with everything you got going on. I've been watching you, man, for a long time. I'm 45 years old. I grew up on Jordan, and I know I've heard the back and forth about Jordan and LeBron. I just think that both of them are great. However, this is still LeBron's time. And I just feel like people come at LeBron, I feel like, from a jealous standpoint. And I think that it's okay to say both of them are great. There was times where Jordan have said things indirectly.
Hey, John,
towards Russell.
You know we're going to stop you on the odd couple.
They both are great.
Okay?
They both are great.
But
Nobody's denying
right.
that.
But we also like to make a pick. And it sounds like you pick LeBron, which is fine. But Chris and I disagree.
I like them both.
No. We don't like them.
They're both great.
Yeah,
They're both great.
Right. But if we ask you to pick one, you need to pick one. All right, can we squeeze one more in, Rob?
Thank
you.
you,
Got this?
John, for the kind words.
Ken.
Real talk.
Yes. Ken in Stockton, California. You're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Ken?
I'll make it quick.
You made it.
You might as well roll out, You might as well roll out Bob Greasy or Marino, man. And then before you leave, Chris, Rob's the survivor, and I never miss first take because I never watch it.
Hey, that's cool. I ain't on first
Right,
take.
he's on first things first. There you go. Very nice. I know. It's unbelievable how that little gag caught on, though. Will you admit that?
That might be your best joke.
You think so?
And I don't even think you made that one up. That's from
I
Oscar Madison.
I stole
isn't
it from the Odd Couple TV show.
Right.
He was
right.
on. You know what, Chris? He was on. Howard Cosell's radio show, and he was supposed to the way it's set up. He was going to do Monday Night Football with Howard Cosell.
Wow.
So he hired a guy to write jokes so that he could trash Howard on the broadcast, right, on Monday Night Football.
Right.
And so then the guy came in and wrote the joke, and so he said that to Howard on the broadcast because Howard had a radio show, of course, as well. So that was where it came from. Hey, Howard, I never miss your radio show. I never listened to it, so I never miss it. And that's how it was born.
Wow. All right. More Odd Couple coming your way. Lamarr Mitchell, BetMGM Director of Trading's around the corner. But first, Steve DeSager with the update. Steve.
Guys, in Detroit tonight, the Tigers homered in the first inning and shut out Baltimore 1-0. Gunnar Henderson of the O's broke up a combined no-hit bid with 2 outs in the top of the ninth.
And he hit a triple?
He tripled to break up a no-hitter in the ninth. Apparently that had only happened one other time.
I mean, with 2 outs, a triple. That's crazy.
Yes, down the right field line. So the O's offense finished 1 for 28, 13 strikeouts, 1 walk. They had started the night 2 games back of the first-place Yankees in the AL East.
They might get a helping hand by the Red Sox, right?
The Yankees have taken the lead.
What? It was 4-0.
It was 4-0. Couple homers. Yankees have taken the lead 5-4 over the Red Sox.
Did Judge get a home run finally or no?
The game. Finally, is that the only thing?
No, he was over.
Yes,
15 games. Did he hit a home run?
He just hit a grand slam.
Chris, he remember that
Grand slam.
He had gone like 15 games without a home run.
Wow.
So the score now is
5-4
Yankees over the Red Sox. Bottom of the 7th. And yes, it's home run number 52 of the season for Judge.
Might be too late, though.
And he's batting over 320 this year. As for the other games in progress, the Mets lead bottom of the 9th, 11-3 at the Phillies. Looks like they've just recorded the final out. The Mets win, but shortstop Francisco Lindor left with a sore back. At Atlanta, off and on rain, the Braves are leading the Dodgers bottom of the 8th, 5-2. The Braves started the night 1 game behind the Mets for the final NL wild card.
Oh, I got him now.
As for the other games in progress, that includes the Twins losing at home. Reds 3-1 leaders at Minnesota in the top of the 7th, and the Rockies are ahead of the Cubs 3-2 in the top of the 4th. There is college football on Fox TV at halftime. Top 20 matchup at Kansas State has the Wildcats ahead of the Arizona Wildcats 14-7, and late third quarter, Kansas leads UNLV 17-16. Among the 5 WNBA games tonight, it's now final. Las Vegas has won at Indiana 78-74. Slow start for Caitlin Clark, scoreless first half. In the loss, she finished with 18 points, 10 assists, and 6 turnovers.
I was going to ask you, thank you. We should have Betty Crocker should sponsor that, the turnover lookout.
And 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey is out again this weekend, calf and Achilles injuries. Vikings wide receiver Jordan Addison out against San Francisco with an ankle injury. And guys, we hear in sports about a coach, for example, stepping down to spend more time with his family, and they don't always do that. You're dialing back, Chris, to spend more time with family. That's a good choice. And here, we adore sports here. Always have. Always will. It's not more important than people, though. So, best wishes.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, man. You've done a fantastic job always on this show.
He's the best in the business.
Yeah, incredibly professional. Great stuff. Great updates. And I'll miss you, man, as with all the crew.
Thank you very much. And as Rob said, he's back on Monday.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. All right. We're live from the TireRack.com studios. Lamarr Mitchell, the BetMGM director of trading. That's right. We need that theme music before we put him on. He's here on the Odd Couple. Lamarr, what's up, man?
Lamarr.
What's up, fellas? What's up?
Wow, this is it.
My last show, man.
I know. I can't believe it, Chris. It's been a ride. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of your show.
Nah, man, you've done a great job. You've enhanced the show, no question. And I will be out there in Vegas. You will see me soon.
I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
You know where to reach me.
Yep. All right, let's get into it. Most of us think the game of the week is huge. Bengals against the Chiefs in Kansas City. The Chiefs, of course, holding firm as a 6-point home favorite, but Joe Burrow's 3-1 in his career against Patrick Mahomes. So where are the sharps on this game, and what kind of action are you seeing in general?
You know, the sharps, we opened it up at 6. It's down to 5.5. Actually, the sharps bet it up. I'm sorry. The sharps did bet it up to 6. Joe Public is all on the Chiefs as well. Money 3-1 and ticket counts 5-1. So this is a game where the sharps and the public are all on the Chiefs here. All on the Chiefs.
Wow.
All right. That's sometimes scary when everybody's on one thing. You know how it works out in Vegas. But most people are expecting the Jets to bounce back this week. I am against the Titans. But I read somewhere today that New York is 0-6 against the spread on a short rest week under Robert Saleh. How much action are you seeing on this Tennessee +4 at home?
You know what? The Sharps took the +4. We're currently at 3.5 on this game right now. So the public is all on Tennessee as far as money. So it's heavy Tennessee money from the public. So
I'm shocked by that. I'm sorry. I saw Tennessee. I'm shocked.
Yeah, no, the public money's all on Tennessee. Ticket count, though, believe it or not, is about even. So really, the public is telling us that they like Tennessee plus the points in this game.
Wow. All right, Lamarr, it was supposed to be Russell Wilson's revenge game Sunday with the Steelers against the Broncos, but it looks like we'll have to settle again for Justin Fields. So either way, the over-under opened at 40.5. And that's been bet all the way down to 36.5, which is the lowest on the board by a mile. So what kind of action are you seeing on this total here?
Oh, Joe Public and Sharps have been pounding the total, like you said. Just consistently pounding the total under. Money's about 3-1 on the under. Sharps are betting on the under. No faith in a lot of offensive fireworks in this game between these two teams. We'll see if Bo Nix can put up some points, and Justin Fields, if he does start,
but it does not look like anybody's confident that there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game.
And with right reason, no doubt about it. All right, the Buccaneers have been road warriors over the last 2 years in the NFL. They're 8-1 against the spread in their last 9 games. This week, they're 7.5-point road underdogs against the Lions in Detroit. Where are the sharps on this one? Because I love this plus 7.5, Chris. I told you that earlier.
What game was that again, Rob? Was that the Buccaneers?
Yeah, the Bucs and the Lions, right? Where are the sharps putting their money on this one? Are they taking the Bucs plus 7.5?
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, they are not taking the Bucs at 7.5.
Really?
They laid we opened it at 6.5, and they laid the 6.5 up to 7.5. Joe Public is split 50-50 on the point spread, but all the money from Joe Public is coming in on the Bucs at plus that 7.5.
Yep, I believe that.
Wow. That's we are joined by Lamar Mitchell, the BetMGM director of trading. All right, the biggest spread of the week is Baltimore -8 at home against the Raiders. And I know that sounds like a huge number, but the Ravens were 3-0 outright against the spread last season after a loss. So they definitely know how to bounce back. So where are the sharps on this one?
Initially, the sharps pounded the total or pounded the side up to 10.5. Then they came back and took the Raiders plus 9.5, and that's where we're at right now. We're settling at 8.5. So they've done a little bit of betting both sides of this. Joe Public ticket count is about 4-1 in favor of the Ravens, minus 8.5. And money is all Ravens because they saw what happened with the Raiders this past week, and they don't think the Raiders are going to cover that 8.5. So money is about 8-1 in favor of the Ravens here.
49ers faced the Vikings on Sunday in Minneapolis. Okay, earlier today, Christian McCaffrey was officially ruled out with the Achilles issued. Did that news impact the line at all for you guys at BetMGM? And
no, I think I think the sharps already knew what was going to happen in this situation because we originally opened up at 5.5,
right?
And they immediately snatched up that 5.5 on the Vikings. But Joe Public, this is his typical Joe Public versus sharps game because Joe Public is all on the Niners, 4-1 in ticket count, and money about 6-1. So we'll see who's going to win, the sharps or the Joe Public.
All right, Lamar. In the AFC, we all know Buffalo owned Miami, and now in the NFC, the same can be said about the Rams over the Cardinals. So under Sean McVay, the Rams are 13-2 outright against the spread against the Arizona. Is anybody betting on the Cardinals in this spot?
No, sir.
I wouldn't think so. Wow.
No, sharps and the Joes are all on the Cardinals. It's ridiculous how much money is bet on the Rams.
On the Rams, right?
Everyone's on the Rams. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's about 10-1 in favor of the Rams as far as money, and about 5-1 in favor of the Rams. Ticket count and the sharps.
Why don't you pull it off the board? Why are you taking a loss? Why can't you pull it off?
Well, that's why they play the games.
Oh, okay. You're right. That's right. Yeah. I know all the towers and all that other stuff. You're right. That didn't come from nowhere. One last thing. Daniel Jones was getting booed by Giants fans after 2 plays last week. Things got so bad that even the opposing team were saying that they actually felt bad for him. This week, the Giants go on the road to take on the Commanders, and I see that the line has been bet down from Giants +3 to Giants +1.5. Are the bettors back on the Danny Dimes bandwagon, or I just think the Giants going to bounce back?
The sharps are definitely on the Danny Dimes line here, but Public, not even close. Public is all on the Commanders here. 5-1 ticket count in favor of the Commanders, and about 4-1 as far as money coming in the Commanders. So the sharps, like I say, this is another game, Joes versus pros, and we'll see who wins this one.
All right, Lamar, great stuff as always, brother. Great having you on the show with me. You'll still be on, I know, going forward. And like I said, I'll look you up in Vegas.
No, Lamar's canceled. He said, no more after today.
Definitely looking up, Chris. It was great working with you. Appreciate you. And looking forward to catching up with you when you come to town.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. All right.
Thanks,
There's
Lamar.
an Odd Couple send-off coming up next. Keep it locked. Odd Couple, Fox Sports Radio.